There's a new paper out showing that the great rotation in employment could actually be the great retirement. What's happening here?
Yeah, so there's been this talk all the way through the pandemic that, the ability to actually move your employment has got greater. And particularly in the US, it's referred to as the great rotation, the ability to move out of jobs you didn't want to do into things that you want to do, whether that's start your own business, etc. What the papers are now finding is that if they actually have a look at the participation rate in the US, for instance, it's also happening here in Australia, is that more and more people have fallen out of work and haven't come back. And the studies actually show it's because these people are retiring and retiring early. We know that about 1 to 1.5% of the population per year retires. It's currently sitting at 3%, which is obviously double for what you would expect. And it hasn't changed since 2020. So the same event happened in 21 and also in 2022. It means that in America, 3.5 million people have retired sooner than expected. In Australia, it's about 400,000. That's a big headache for government tax revenue. It's a big headache for the overall employment market. It's why it's so tight. And it just shows that basically people now want to just live their life because the pandemic has pushed it there. That's what the paper concludes. The pandemic has actually fast-forwarded people's expectations around work towards retirement sooner than expected rather than to a new job. Fascinating paper.
Yeah, it's amazing how the pandemic's changed a lot of people's mindset. Evan Lucas, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us.